Nick, you're very welcome. Thank you so much for agreeing to chat with us about the Fujitsu Junior Talent Program. And Nick, maybe you could tell us a bit about what you do at Fujitsu.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Joe. So my role is head of junior talent at Fujitsu. So that means I'm responsible for everything to do with all of our graduates and apprentices across all of Europe.
What has been the driver for Fujitsu Junior Talent?
10 plus years ago when the graduate program was first set up, it was very much around kind of developing high potential people to be the leaders of our organization in the future. I think what we've seen over the past number of years is our industry has changed quite a lot. And actually we're in demand of real technical skill right now. So we actually need, really rounded people that we can develop with excellent communication skills, excellent stakeholder management skills, as well as the technical knowledge to do some of that stuff as well.
Would it be possible for you to describe some of the elements of the program?
So we're kind of really conscious, I suppose, that the skills to be successful in the world of work are very, very different to the skills to be successful in the world of education. We wrap a 2-year development program around all of our graduates and apprentices, which kind of helps them in 4 different stages. The first stage is about helping them to understand the organization that they have found themselves in, so Fujitsu, and then we help them to understand themselves. And then what's my role in a team? And then the last bit towards the end of their 2 years is very much around helping them to understand what has been my career so far. What have I really enjoyed? What have I not enjoyed? What are some of my strengths? What are some of my development areas? But more importantly, what does the next 2, 3, 4 years look like in Fujitsu?
We've worked with you guys at Fujitsu for a long time, and there's definitely, as I see it, a strong culture of feedback. Would you say that has helped the program, the Junior Talent Program, in any way?
I think so, and I think there's always more that we can do, right? And I think it is always quite difficult sometimes to get views of the best part of kind of 300 people and do the right type of changes. As the kind of the main bits of feedback and kind of have come up, we've always reacted to them and changed things and redesigned things and put new things in place. Yeah.
What would you say would be your main challenges or main challenge with the program?
One of the benefits of joining a graduate program, an apprentice program, is actually you all join at the same time. You all benefit from a network, which is really, really different from joining an organization as a professional hire. And certainly over the last year, that has been a bit more difficult with everyone joining and working from home. Recent news in the UK kind of news is job vacancies is up, right? So it's a real candidate market right now. How do we ensure that post 2 years, there's actually still a level of interest in the organization, still a focus on development, still a focus on the right type of opportunities, so actually they still feel connected with Fujitsu.
Is there anything else, any other observations about the program or any other things that you've learned personally?
I think definitely. So I think definitely don't underestimate that transition from the world of education to the world of work. We really redesigned our recruitment criteria. So we used to have, for our graduate program, we used to request academic achievements. And a few years ago, we kind of said, well, actually, by that logic, do people who have a first, do they perform better than people who have a 2-1? And we did the analysis.
Did you? Yeah. Did the numbers.
And there was no correlation. And then, as you say, kind of whatever things you put in place to help them with their development, I think needs to be really interactive, really fun, and with a heavy emphasis on feedback and reflection.
I know our watchers and listeners will be really interested in what you've talked about. So many thanks.